All right, I am back. Hi, everyone. So I'm going to give everyone like some time to come on in. And I decided to ground because, listen, the information that I am about to put on you guys might be a little heavy. And I realize that when I get downloads and I give information, I'm responsible for that information. So Spirit just gave me a message to come over here and ground and make sure I'm grounded, because I don't want to just give y'all information where y'all can just go and try to get these things or get the colors or, force this information. I want to make sure you guys are actually a tunnel to receive the downloads and what is happening. So I'm grounded, and I want to just kind of reiterate and go over what is actually coming in and the messages that are coming in for me and for the collective right now. Okay. Sorry, I got all these bugs on me. So we, the collective, right now are going through an entire portal right now. We are going through an entire cosmic shift. There is a such thing as quantum leaps or quantum jumps. If you guys have heard of quantum leaps or quantum jumping or quantum anything, please let me know in the comments. Okay? Greetings, everyone. Greetings. So if you have heard of anything related to quantum anything, what is happening is that majority of you are probably more than likely already have taken a quantum leap into your new energy or into your new reality, into your new beginning. But you might be in a situation where you can't see that reality unfolding just yet. You can't see that wealth or those manifestations in the physical realm unfolding just yet. The reason why you can't see those right now in the physical realm is because time has not caught up to where you are at. So how many of you are in relationships or in commitments with someone, or it doesn't matter if it's a romantic relationship, it doesn't matter if it's a family, a brother, sister, auntie, cousin, all of these certain relationships that you're in, but you know that you and this particular person is not meant to connect anymore on the same frequency in which you have been connecting. You know that your marriage or your relationship has went into a new direction. You know the relationship with your mother or your father is extremely toxic, and you are not, the universe has not permitted a space for you two to be together in this lifetime in that way. In the way of love, in the way of sharing, in the way of guiding each other. So if you know that, then I want you to drop a 1 in the comments. Drop a 1. Because what is happening is that you have more than likely been doing the work, been putting in the time, been putting the energy, changing what you listen to, changing who you're talking and connecting with, and you have now made a quantum leap into another part of your reality. So I want you to keep in mind that all realities exist. Nothing is disconnected from you. You are source. So if there's a beginning, there's an ending, you are that point, that beginning and that ending. So all realities exist for you. There is no such thing as something that is not tangible for you to have or not tangible for you to connect with. Many of us have been brought up on a timeline thinking that we have to light a candle for our manifestations. We have to do some sort of spiritual candle working or spiritual something to call in our manifestations and what we desire, right? But here's the thing. When you work certain magic, and this is not to say don't light a candle. I want to be specific. It's a very fine line. It's a fine line between constantly working money, magic, manifestations all the time, petitioning spirits, petitioning these deities, petitioning everyone outside of yourself. You have now given your power away to something outside of you, and you are now asking to be reinstated through that power to provide your things that are divinely yours, that are divinely and rightfully yours, because you are a part of Source. Which means if you are part of Source, you can plug and unplug at any point in time. You can plug into this reality over here where you have this lifestyle, or you can plug into that reality over there where you have that lifestyle. So when you are constantly petitioning deities and other entities, because these are entities, they are real, they do exist. When you are constantly petitioning entities and deities to bring you your wealth, your health, your happiness, your peace, your inner being, your guidance, what do you think is going to happen? You are going to be constantly asking for these things, and you will never be filled. So what is happening is that this is a direct spirit message, and you can take it how you want to, because I really don't care. This is a spirit message that I got. When you constantly work magic or petition in some type of way, work with things outside of yourself, you cause an effect on all of your different realities that can unfold for you. And now you become the divergent, which leads you to your fate. Have y'all seen that movie Divergent? If you haven't, go watch it. If you haven't, go watch it. A divergent is someone that's always trying to fight against getting out of the matrix, getting out of the solution, they think they are becoming the solution by working these things or by doing these things to pick up these skills for their life. But in reality, they're always fighting against energy, which makes them a magnet for things to happen. So when you practice magic constantly over and over, you now affect your reality on many different levels. You affect every possible outcome. You play with your destiny. So this can lead you to your fate. And fate is, y'all can look it up, destiny between fate. Now, the second part that I want to talk about is what is happening on a cosmic level and how it affects you. So one of the things that is happening is I want you to know that you are a celestial being. You are a star being. Many of you come from different areas of the constellation of stars. Many of you have attachments to being connected to the water. Many of you have attachment that is connected to the sky. Many of you have attachments that are connected to the earth or many different areas, but you are a cosmic celestial being, which means being a cosmic celestial being, you can command out to Source. You have the power to command all those things that you want to exist in your reality. You also have a power to demand or decommand the things that you do not want in this reality. I'm sorry, I'm gonna drink my water. So being that cosmic shift or that cosmic force, what is happening is that many of you hear upgrades, and you really don't know what it means. You really are like, man, what does upgrade mean? I have no idea what it means. Like, I know what it means in the overall sense, but I don't know what it means what it means for me internally. So what it means for you internally is that there is an aspect of the sun right now that has been developing, or that is an intelligence. There is an aspect of the sun that is super intelligent right now. And that aspect of that sun is creating chemical compounds, and it is being implanted into your DNA. So your DNA is moving right now. You're breathing, but you are getting these attachments, kind of like a nanoparticle, attaching to a cell, is bonding to your cell, and it is feeding your cells information about your journey, your destiny, your purpose, your mission, your process. It is happening through the sun. The sun is giving that information. You are breathing it in. You are breathing these cells in, and it is attaching to your body, okay? It's attaching to your body. So many of you, if you feel tired, you need rest, you need to listen to that, because that is where the cells and the compound is getting attached to your cells, and you need to be sleeping so you can receive the information. You're getting dreams. Dreams are very intense right now. You need to be listening to your dreams, writing things down, okay? All of this is happening on a cell level. If you are energetically awoken, or I hate to say that, but if you are at a certain level energetically, you are getting these downloads. You are getting this cell information. Now, is the cell information exact words on your path and your destiny? No. It's not exact words to the T. It's not like the spirits are writing out a whole entire sentence like, oh, you need to do this today and tomorrow. You need to do this by 9 o'clock, and by tomorrow you're doing this, and by the next day. No. They are giving you nudges or hints or feelings or emotions, energy, emotion, on what you need to be focused on at the time. So, for instance, I was just getting my workout in because I love to be at the gym. Like, I'm at the gym all the time. Listen, I'm only 5'2", but I'm pumping. Okay, I'm pumping some weight. So I just got a nudge. I need to go outside. Why? Don't know why, but when I feel the impulses, when I feel those impulses of Spirit speaking to me, I go do exactly what Spirit is saying at that time. So many of you are getting these impulses on what you need to be doing. That's what you need to do exactly at that time. Not a moment to think about it, not a moment to question, not a moment to worry. Just do it. The reason why is because Spirit is implanting the information on a cell level to lead you to your destiny, to your purpose in life, to what you should be, where you should be going, what you should be doing exactly to the T. Like I said, it's not going to be like Spirit is giving you a clock or a schedule. You need to do this by 9, 10, 11, 12. But you are getting this information, and it's helping to assist you to stay on the correct journey in the path. Now, the cell information that's coming in it's a compound that's happening. It starts with the letter R. That is the information that I did get. And Spirit did say that I can share this with you guys. So some information I can, some things I can't. But Spirit said that it is happening through the letter R. It's some type of, I just know it starts with the letter R, okay? I couldn't make it out when Spirit was informing me, but listen. So the letter R is what is being attached to your cell. Now, we are also in twin energy. I kept seeing, like, Spirit was connecting me, and I kept seeing twins. And I'm like, why am I seeing twins? And then it clicked. Oh, twins, communication, Gemini. That's the energy that we're in. That's the portal that we're in. We are in the portal of Gemini, twin, communicative energy. So a lot of you here, oh, we're in Leo season. Yes, Right now we are in Leo season, but energetically we are not. Energetically we are in Gemini season. Why? Because Gemini requires you to speak things, to use balance in the conscious and the subconscious part of your brains. So many of you need to bring into balance your conscious thoughts and your subconscious thoughts to create and direct you into a new path. Let me say it again. You need to bring your conscious thoughts and your subconscious thoughts to create and balance to bring you into a new path. And that new path will unfold. It will develop every single day. So watching your actions, that's like the conscious energy. The conscious energy is Mars. So it's your actions, your everyday actions. The subconscious is more so like Venus, I would say. Actually subconscious is like Neptune. But subconscious is what you're reprogramming your mind with. Okay, so maybe you're listening, not just listening to affirmations, but what's going to be more powerful as we're in this Gemini energy is speaking those affirmations out loud. Okay, speaking those affirmations out loud, saying those affirmations themselves, speaking things into existence. And this is going to be powerful to shift your timeline. If you are having money issues right now, if you are currently having issues with money, it does not mean necessarily you're out of alignment. It could be that you were out of alignment at one point, and then it's just the time has not caught up for your new reality quite yet. So when you speak, you need to realize that the physical reality that you're in right now is not existing. It's not real. So you need to only connect with your reality where you know that those things have already manifested for you. That makes sense. If you are having any sort of money setbacks, money delays, you should be speaking things about your money. So I gave an example or task for you to work on, and I'm going to post it, but follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is Align Goddess, or actually my Twitter is Align Goddess, but it's at Align with Airy on Twitter. But I gave you a task that you need to do to shift that energy. Because what is happening is that you are already where you need to be. You're already wealthy. You're already experiencing this on a different timeline. But the thing is, the time has not caught up to you yet for you to have those millions or for you to have those whatever you desire. Okay. So that's one thing. But with the energy in the phase of Gemini, you get to speak things into literal existence right now. You get to call things as you see them. You get to say them. This is about verbal speaking. So if you have a throat, well, everyone has a throat chakra, right? So if your throat chakra is blocked right now, if you can't truly express who you are, if you're having a hard time getting those things that you deserve or that you know that are for you, then that means your throat is more than likely blocked. So you need to open or clear your throat chakra. So one of those ways to clear your throat chakra is doing an oil pouring on your throat chakra. Now, sometimes this is done through practitioners. I have done this. I have done what is called a third eye oil pouring, but I got the download that you can apply the same thing to the throat and it'll be just as effective. So, pouring that oil on your throat. So I would say get some olive oil. Get some olive oil. Work with chamomile. Work with rosemary. Work with peppercorn. 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 It's hot. It's aggressive. Work with rose, just like rosemary, but you can also work with rose. Work with lemongrass or melissa or lemon balm. Yes. Work with those. And also work with peppermint. Work with those and combine those with olive oil and mix those up and pour oil on your throat. So typically you want to be laying down flat. I'm sorry, you guys. I was zoned in getting the downloads to what needed to happen and what herbs you guys needed. Did I say lemongrass? I hope I said lemongrass, but lemongrass. You want to be laying down flat, and you want to take that oil and pour it on your throat. You can put a towel behind your neck, and you want to be pouring that oil on your throat, and you just want to be thinking about how that throat is being opening up and it's unfolding. It's allowing you to speak your truth. It's allowing you to say these certain trigger words like I am enough, I am healing, I am overflowing in abundance, I have everything that I desire. All of those things are commanded to my reality. All of these things are already in my point of existence. I have all that I could ever want and need. There is no such thing as lack. There is no such thing as a closed door. All of my roads are open. All of the doors are open. All of the opportunities are at my fingertips, right? So I give you the things that you should say, so I'll post those as well. But you need to be saying that while you're pouring. You could say that verbally, or I would actually recommend that you say it verbally, but you could also visualize it as you're pouring the oil in your throat. That's one way. The second way that you can open up your throat chakra is, of course, if you don't want to get messy with it, but this is the time to do that. But if you don't want to get messy with it, you can take some oil, rub it on your throat, and speak out loud and just command that area. Drink a lot of water while you're commanding that area. Another thing that you can do is breathing. Like I said, breathing. Taking your deep breaths, working your breath tantras, your breath exercises. I did do a free breath working. I might do another one maybe sometime soon. I don't know. And then, of course, Reiki healing. Reiki healing helps that. So if you have someone that you trust to do your Reiki healing far or near you, or whatever the case may be, do Reiki healing. I'm opening up Reiki sessions where I'm doing distant Reiki healing for $18.18. And if you're having like any financial issues, just DM me and let me know. I'll help you out so you can get the Reiki. But the Reiki healing is going to help assist with moving things energetically in your body. So with Reiki, I can do Reiki here. I can do Reiki. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. So I have that information. I'll post that where you can send. It's $18.18 to get distant Reiki healing. Also, let me see if I need anything else. I'm just going to plant my feet because I just love my feet to be planted. Sorry if y'all get all of this. So, I am a woman, so I don't mind sharing my body. I don't have any setbacks or holding back on my body or anything like that. Let's see. So with this Gemini energy, you really want to be speaking things into existing, calling those things about. But many of you are going through this cell feeding time. So be patient with yourself. Be patient with your journey. Your journey is unfolding. It's no right. It's no wrong. All things are coexisting right now to make you, to bring that into your reality, into the best point of your reality. the level of attraction that you have is all happening right now. So be patient. If you are in an uncomfortable position with your reality, whether it's your relationships or people that are around you that you're not happy with, or you notice that you just want to make a shift or make a change, be cautious of making sporadic changes right now, as the energy is at the height or the peak of its time, which could cause people to kind of just snap or go off on the deep end or express themselves, a lot very fastly. Be cautious of that, okay? So you really want to spend the time getting yourself prepared, setting yourself up for your move. You really want to take the time to get all your ducks in a row for your move, if that makes sense. Okay? Get everything in order so you can make your move. Okay? And you'll get directions on that course and what you should be doing and how you should move about with those changes. Do y'all have any questions? I think I covered it all. I'm sitting here literally going through what Spirit had guided me with these messages to give. I want to make sure that I'm giving them properly. Be cautious. Don't engage. And listen, let me say this as the helicopter is going past me. Let me say this. Some of y'all, and I'm saying this because Spirit just said I need to say it. Some of y'all have been kicking it with bullshit for far too long. And you know your worth. You know who you are. You can see clearly what is actually going on. Stop playing with yourself, acting like you can't see what you already know you can see. You pretending like these people are not who really, you're trying to put a glass like, maybe this person will change, or maybe this situation will change, or maybe it's not what I really see. Many of you know what you see. You know things. Listen, things are so clear right now. Things are so clear right now. And if they are not clear, you need to ask Spirit for direct guidance. Number one, you probably need to get the Reiki. Okay. Number two, you need to ask Spirit for guidance. And number three, you need to detox your body. You need to detox because your gut is your guidance system. Your gut is your navigation system. And if you are out of balance, it's probably because your gut is out of balance. If you're not eating right, if you're not putting enough water in your body, you're not getting a lot of sunlight. And listen, I know some of y'all out there hustling, using your side biz, your 9 to 5 for your hustle, just for your come up money. It's cool and that's all good. But some of you really need to invest the time in making sure that you pay attention to what you're eating, to what goes in your body, because that navigation system is your tummy. It is guiding you, it's navigating you. This is why I have my belly binder on. I don't wear waist trainers, but this is a belly binder. This is fabric, and I'm 7 months postpartum, but this is a belly binder, and I use it as well while I'm working out to just strengthen my core muscles. But a lot of you need to be working on your stomach, need to be working on your chi, your force, your breathing, your stretching, your eating right, okay? Your gut has to be in balance for you to know when it's time to make a shift, so you can be ready. Stay ready, you don't have to get ready, right? So you have to make sure that your gut is in balance. Okay, this energy field. Thank you. I miss you guys. Listen, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be on my shiz naive, okay, because it took me some time, and I'm so glad that I went through my death. Like, I literally saw myself like die. Like, it's some crazy stuff that happened, but I literally went through a whole spiritual awakening, and I didn't have to do shrooms, but I'm pretty sure that might, be a time for that sometime or another. I don't know, but a lot of the time my ancestors, my spirit guides be taking me through things without having to do like the psychedelics or the other things to get the things that I need. to see. And literally, this was literally one thing that Spirit had guided me, and I literally saw myself die. Like, I went through a death. I woke up hysterical, like I went through a death. So, like, it took all of that to bring me back to this point, to bring me back into this point. But this point where I'm at is unfuckable with. It cannot be fucked with. It is untouchable. And I know this because I know. Let's see. Any comments, any questions? Drop your questions. If you're getting things that you want to know about for your journey, please drop your questions, and I'm gonna stay on for a couple of minutes to answer them, and then I'm gonna get back in the sun because I have to get my food. This is my food right now. The sun is my food. Miss you, sis, dead ass. I miss you all. Listen, I miss you all. I really did. I can't even lie. I missed you. I miss all of you. And not only that, I missed the divine part of me. The divine part of me in my journey. And Spirit gave my ass some humble pie. Don't be thinking that I'm all out here and I'm waking and I'm just... Spirit gave me some humble pie. That's why I had to go through a death. Spirit gave me a lot of shit, y'all. Y'all, like, excuse my language. I don't even like to speak like that. But Spirit gave me a lot of things that I needed to see. And that's why I had to die. My ego had to die. A lot of things had to die because it was getting in the way of my mission, of my purpose. And like all of the spiritual tools that you guys, I know you need it. I know I was doing it because you guys need it. But Spirit said, no, that is not what you're supposed to be focusing on. You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be doing this. So that's what took me so long, is because I was trying to stretch myself, you know, good old Libra, trying to stretch herself without stretching herself. You feel me? Stretching herself without stretching herself. That's why I had to shut down readings. I had to shut all of it down. Like, Spirit put me on lockdown, clank, clank, because it's necessary to be in your journey and not a part of your journey. It's necessary to be in your journey and not a part of your journey. I was living in a part of my journey. I was not in my journey. So Spirit was like, no, you are going to be in your journey. And you're going to do the hard shit that no one wants to do, that you've always done before. And you're going to keep doing that. And I had to eat some humble pie and do that. My life is unfolding before my eyes. And I'm creating it every moment, every second. But I know the power and the will that I have this time moving forward. That's the difference. I know. The first time I was in the know, or of the know, I would say. The first time I was of the know, I knew of it. But now I'm in the know. I made a quantum leap. I've already quantum, okay? And many of you are quantuming as well. So we're going to have a beautiful journey together. It's about to be fire. That's all I can say. It's unfolding. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Questions. I'm glad I caught you. I've been remaining positive throughout it all, knowing Spirit hears me and I will be okay. You have helped me so much throughout the months. Keep being you. Thank you. So for your journey, if you're, like I said, if you are having a time where it feels like it is hard, remember, the third density is a lie. And you have to tell yourself that. When you wake up in the morning, the third density is a lie. It's not real. I don't care if you're living at the top of the world or you feel like the world is on top of you. The third density is not real. So what you have to command yourself and speak to yourself is, you have to, number one, detach from your physical reality. My students know this, that's in Alignment Academy. You have to detach from your physical reality. So you have to say that you have to completely disregard. If a bill is late, or if you don't have enough money for a bill, or whatever the case may be, I know it's hard for you to feel like that. How do I disconnect from that? How do I feel like it's not my reality? because it really is not your reality. And you tell yourself, like, this is not my reality. I have more than enough money. You have to trick your mind. You have to trick your vision of what you're seeing. You have to tell lies to your vision. And you're telling lies in the sense of telling lies from the physical, but you're actually telling the truth because it's not really real. It's not. So you have to command that, you have to speak that, you have to say that, okay? Oh, another thing, you guys, I just saw this, so I wanted to say this. Y'all be cautious of wearing Crocs while you're out connecting and grounding with the world and the universe. Why? Because that rubber is preventing you from getting all of the downloads that you need. So yes, that you have to wear rubber shoes, I get it, but when you're out in nature, take your socks and shoes off grounds, and then make sure you're walking barefoot from earth to foot every single day, at least 2 to 3 times a day. I literally have my feet in the dirt actually more than 2 to 3 times, but you should be in the dirt 2 to 3 times a day at least. So don't be walking around with Crocs preventing you. And the reason why I specify Crocs is because of the certain material that they use that prevents you from getting the information that you need. This is why they start putting those rubber playgrounds at the kids' schools and stuff, and taking the mulch out. It's because they're trying to block your internet cord to the universe, to the almighty, to the all, to source. Let's see. The reality checks. Sorry, you guys, I got my boots all up in y'all face today. Hey. The reality checks been so heavy, overwhelming lately. Been needed. What about doing a collective Reiki? I am doing collective Reiki. So the collective Reiki is $18.18. And the collective Reiki is, you will feel it no matter where you're at. This collective Reiki is focused, obviously Reiki, I'll post what Reiki is if you don't know about it, but it's focused on the whole body. But you will know specific things because I'm going to do specific things. I'm not going to tell you the specific things that I'm going to do, but you guys are going to feel it. And what's going to happen is y'all are going to have a testimony that is more than likely the same. So that's how you know. You will feel a shift energetically. And then sometimes with Reiki, you can go get a Reiki treatment from somebody in your hometown. You know, $80 or $100, $200, depending on how much they charge for Reiki. But you can get these Reiki treatments, and then like the first time you might not feel a shift, or the second time you might feel a shift. Remember, when you're doing anything spiritual, drink water, drink water, drink water. Okay? I just put my foot in some Crocs as soon as you said that. I'm sorry. Yeah, you got to be cautious of the Crocs. So, do y'all have any questions about the downloads? Okay, so the numbers, I'm going to drop the numbers again. And the numbers are 1818, 2121, 2020, 1717, 511, 1515. Any synchronization number of 2. So if it's 2222 or 222, this is how you know you're thrown into the algorithm. So basically, you are on the same chord as the universe. You can literally, you and the universe are holding the same vibration. So you can speak to the universe, and the universe is receiving the information that you have, or that you're speaking, or that you're manifesting. I talk about the importance of that. If you see colors blue, look at my raggedy socks. I got blue on my socks. Didn't even realize it. Blue on my bottle. If you, and that was not intentional. And I'm literally I'm sitting across a big blue building. I kid you not. I have not planned none of this out. So I'm sitting across from a building. Let me see. See how I can turn this around. I'm sitting across from a building that has blue at the top of the building. Okay, so that's how you know you're thrown into the universal algorithm. which means the celestial energies, the ancestors, the gods, the angels, the protectors, they are all, and this lady got on a blue hat, they are all right here. They are all guiding you every step of the way. So when you see these synchronizations, that means you tapped in. You tapped into spirit. You're tapped into the algorithm of the universe. You're tapped into full, complete manifestation energy. So the energy right now is blue and yellow. That's what's at play. Blue and yellow, Gemini energy. And then, of course, those numbers that I talked to you about, 222 and things like that I mentioned. I don't know if I said 808 or 8080. That's at play as well. So I love you guys. If y'all have any questions, I'm going to tap out of here. I got to go. So I love you. Peace, love, wadu. Bye. And yes, check my Instagram for all the information for Reiki and the healing this week. So peace, y'all.